What's going down, everybody? It's your boy, That Guy Mile High, tuning back in for episode. This is 47, right? 47. We got it right. Yeah, gang. With my dog Turner One Take. He's turning up with us today. How you been, man?
I'm cool, bro. Trying to get my schedule back right so I can start popping up again.
Yeah, but I say we missed you. It's been about a week and a half.
Nah, but almost. Hey, I'm pretty much like, telling my girl like you don't have to, you're eased in now. Like you don't have to.
You got to do what you got to do now.
Yeah. So hopefully next week.
Oh yeah. All right. We got what?
Hopefully
three more episodes of season 4, and then we all need to sit down because season 5 we're about to revamp. We got to really change the game. We got to get sponsorships. We got to get this merch going. You know what I'm saying? Got to elevate. So everybody got a reason to be here for real, other than us just coming and turning up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But yeah, shout out to Ashley. I know she's getting ready to leave. She's checking the phone. Yes, it's your time. It's your time. All right, Ashley. But shout out to Ashley. Make sure y'all go follow her on IG, Coco Ganja Puffs. You catch her backup accounts, all that, and just go support. You know what I'm saying? Run it up. She does a whole bunch of stuff with cannabis, as far as like creating little concoctions with high grade products and smoking crazy ass dabs out of fruits and making fruit bongs and shit and doing all sorts of stuff. So go follow her and show her some support. And yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow.
Peace.
We got my dog Eric over there as well. How you doing this morning, man?
Feeling good, man.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Today, hump day.
Hump day.
That's
It
right.
is hump day.
How you feeling?
I'm good, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm at this point, I'm just kind of like in this like cruise control.
Right.
Because I know we're at the end of season 4.
Facts.
And we got a lot going on.
Just close
trying
out.
to figure out what's going on with season 5. So again, if y'all have anything that y'all want to see from us or would like us to, do format-wise, whatever, let us know. If you want to sponsor shit, you want to be a part of that whole process, just hit us up.
Hell yeah.
Because at this point, I think I've really thought about it. I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to start at the dad joke section and just build from there.
Okay.
Because that's obviously our most watched part.
Oh, yeah, bro. People
most
love
watched
it.
segment.
They love
That's
it.
the part that people love the most. And we're going to build off of that. I think that's
Word.
the best way to kind of approach season 5. So,
Hell yeah, I'm all for it, bro.
yeah, y'all be out there. And speaking of dad jokes, y'all know what time it is. It's dad joke time. Dang.
I never seen a text like this. Doesn't have nothing to do with nothing.
Talk to me.
That shit's just
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. What is the place where ghosts go, or what is the place where ghosts enjoy trick-or-treating the most?
Ghosts?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Dead ends.
Oh shit. Okay.
They like to
Yep.
haunt and, do it.
I was gonna say a
Dead ends,
haunted
bro.
house.
Oh, facts, right? Yeah. Okay, what's a perfect example of poor management?
I don't know.
This is hard.
A pregnant prostitute.
That's trifling.
Yep.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I guess that is poor management.
Hey,
though. You know
bro,
what I'm saying?
that shit more common than you think.
Right,
It
but
really is,
that's
bro.
poor management, though. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna let the bag get fucked
Poor
up?
pussy management.
Yeah, how you gonna let the bag get fucked up? You know what I'm saying? She down now. She down for at least
Well,
6
well,
weeks.
The ATM is
Well,
closed.
hey, let's say she's not. What is she being managed?
Look.
Hey.
The point is that there's
Got
at
a point.
least
You got a
there's
point.
at least a 6-week period where she's out of commission.
Facts.
Okay,
Nah.
when during birth
Bro.
and after birth, the bitch got it. She out
6
of commission.
weeks.
6 weeks at least. If she going right back into it, god damn it, salute her.
6 weeks is the recommendation. She's
I know, right?
you
Yeah.
know,
She's
for
waiting
sure.
3.
Should wait.
Like, nigga, oh, hell no.
That was terrible. Do you know the reason why ghosts are too bad or are so bad at telling lies?
Because you see right through them.
Because you can see right through them.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Why were the Twin Towers upset?
Because they got hit.
Because they ordered a pepperoni pizza, but they only got plain.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like I should laugh at that joke.
That shit just took me back to like I can specifically remember.
I remember
that
the whole
morning.
fucking
Yeah,
morning,
I
bro.
remember that day.
I was getting ready for school, and I remember everything. Bro.
Yeah, bro. I was waking up for school too, and shit, and like the news is
I
on.
watched
and
the
shit. I'm
second
like,
plane
what
hit.
the fuck?
I remember seeing all that shit live.
Nigga was scared as fuck. I remember being a kid, like, what the fuck? And then we still ended up going to school that
Yep.
day, nigga. And
That's
whole
all we
day.
talked about, bro.
Yeah,
all we
was that
talked
shit.
about.
Shit, nigga,
Yeah.
that
I
shit
want to
was
say they
just-
even let us out early. I feel like I got out early because I just remember going home. Because I used to walk home by myself back in the day. Even as a little young fella.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Hell yeah.
Me and you was you're older than us.
Yep.
Like 2
Like
years.
2, yeah, 2,
Me
3
and you,
years.
we was in 4th grade.
I was in
Yeah.
7th grade when that
Yeah,
shit
and
happened.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was walking home at that point. So I remember walking home and being home alone for like a couple hours while my mom was finishing up work.
Okay.
And I was just watching the news and just like so baffled at what was really going on.
Damn.
Like I understood it, but I didn't understand it.
Right.
You
Like
know what I'm
something
saying?
bad's going on. I
Like
don't know
you
what the
just
fuck
know,
is
like,
happening.
oh my God, planes crashing into this building. Like that's
Man.
crazy. All the destruction. You just see it and you're just like, whoa. But then like it didn't quite sink in in 4th grade that
Facts.
like a whole bunch of people just died. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
And like
Hell yeah.
like
you
lives
can't grasp
and
that at that age. man.
world is gonna change. Like
Right.
literally that moment was how like it changed how we interacted with not only each other, but the world and
Everything, dude,
everything.
Everything.
The airport got fucked up for like a year straight, and then
Longer than that,
Nobody
bro.
was traveling, bro.
Hold on.
Like longer.
I'm not finished. It was fucked up, and then we thought like should it go back normal?
Yeah.
I can't speak for any other state. This is where we're from. This is where we're at. But here, that shit ain't never go back to normal.
Hell
nigga.
no.
That airport been fucked up since that day, nigga. like literally, bro. Like.
But that's the reality. That's how all airports have that same crazy high security thing. I don't know. I don't know how many
fucking
airports
insane,
you've been to.
bro.
They're all like that.
Well, I've
like
been to
some
a
are
few, but,
some are
like,
not as
I ain't gonna
intensive
lie.
as ours because our airport. You got to remember, we have the biggest airport in the United States.
Yeah.
The international shit.
Yeah, and it's an international.
I'm not gonna
one.
say that the process has been different for me at any airport. But the amount of traffic and
Yeah, and part of that's
time
just
it
because of our
takes and,
fucking
shit
airport
like that.
being an international airport and being like I think it's the largest airport in the United States. Actually,
If it's not it's one of them.
No, I think
Yeah.
LAX is number one.
no, I honestly, bro, we're gonna Google it. I really think that we're bigger than them.
If it's
We might not be busier than them, but I do believe that we're bigger.
okay, bigger as far as space, I think we're number one.
Yeah, because
As
we
far
have the
as
underground and all that
the
shit,
property
like,
goes and all that, we're
shit's
definitely the
huge.
biggest airport. As far as travel, I wouldn't be able to say like we're the one people come through the most. But we definitely are the biggest. I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, we're not. We're in the top. Hold on, let's see. At least I know that list is not. It's not giving us an actual order. I don't want to do too much reading. I just want you to tell me which was one.
Just give me a list,
Just
goddamn
give me
it.
the list. I don't want to read, motherfucker. Why is it no? Okay, hold on. Why is that shit just largest airport, motherfucker? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. So the biggest one. Oh, actually, ours isn't even on this little fucking list right here. That's crazy, and I don't think this is.
Yeah, I don't
correct.
believe that.
Yeah, I don't think this is
it's up
correct.
there for sure.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's
Our
that's not
airport is
the
still
right.
getting built onto like all the time. They're adding.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just
oh.
added that hotel a couple years ago and shit. Like,
It's,
Yeah.
like, it's connected to
Oh
it.
yeah, see, look, this is showing me the busiest. So the busiest one actually is the Atlanta airport. They have 103.9 million passengers
Yeah,
that go through there.
Makes
You got
sense.
LAX, which is second at 84.5 million passengers. The O'Hare International Airport, which I fucking hate that airport.
Is that Chicago?
Yeah, that airport fucking sucks.
I've never been there.
Don't go to the airport. Don't go to Chicago unless you're just going to Chicago. Like, don't use it as a layover spot.
Okay.
O'Hare is a fucking terrible airport to get stuck in a layover. You might be there a day. And just
Oh, shit.
Just throwing that out. It's the
Well,
Windy
I-
City
I
for a
got
reason,
stuck-
my
I got
nigga.
I got stuck in Philly for a whole day before.
Okay,
So
so
did
we're,
I.
we're
I got
for,
stuck in Philly
for
too.
busyness.
That's crazy.
For busyness, we're 5 at 61 million passengers.
Okay.
All right, and then for biggest airport, okay, I was right. I was like, fucking other list wasn't right. We weren't on that list, and I was fucking right. So we are the biggest airport
Okay.
here in Denver. The Denver International Airport is 137.26 kilometers. So that's 33,917 acres
Jesus.
of land that airport
33,000
occupies.
acres.
Yeah,
That's fucking huge, bro, for an airport. That's crazy.
yeah.
They trapping bodies all kind of.
Hell yeah.
And then the crazy thing about it is, look, LAX ain't even on the top 10 for biggest.
No shit.
It goes Denver,
have you been there?
Dallas,
LAX?
Fort. Yeah, I have. And it's big as fuck. But it's not. Now that I think about it, honestly, it's way easier to get through LAX than it was getting through Dallas when I went
DIA.
there.
No
DIA,
shit.
getting through fucking even Chicago O'Hare.
No, when I went to LAX, I expected it to be like oh shit, this is gonna
crazy.
be
Yeah, but it's
super
really
crazy.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not. It's
simple.
It's a lot
actually.
of people and shit like that, but like it's really smooth and like
Controlled and all
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Well, you can't fuck up. It's all like you go that way. Get off the plane and go that way.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you can't
yeah.
like get lost. There's not a whole lot of walking.
DIA, you could get your ass lost and miss a flight.
Real easy.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Yeah. So I'll just give you all the top 5 though. We got Denver, Dallas, Fort Worth, Washington, Orlando, and then the George Bush Intercontinental, whatever airport that fucking is. And then there's a few other ones that just kind of follow in suit after that are some of the other busy ones too.
Okay.
So yeah,
right.
we are the busiest, but we are the biggest.
What-
Like I was saying.
What other jokes you got?
Oh yeah, we back.
We really veered off subject. we did one apiece.
Why did the ghost refuse to go to the Halloween party?
I don't know.
He thought he was going to get booed.
Okay. Okay, what was the last thing to run through Bin Laden's mind?
Boom.
Probably a bullet.
Hey, yeah. That's why I said boom. It was. I mean,
Sometimes, yo, I know this nigga Eric is a real savage. Because this nigga literally
jokes.
don't give a fuck.
yeah, some of his jokes be like, "Nigga, you said
You got to push it.
which unfair ride do witches enjoy the most? Or a fun fair ride. I don't know why I said unfair. Fun fair ride.
I have no idea.
The scary go round.
Good.
I was never.
I would have never got that shit either.
When I saw it, I wouldn't have never got it. I was
Hell
like,
no.
Million years, bro. We would have sat here
That's
for the rest
corny
of our
enough that
life.
I'm
trying
with
to
that.
think that shit. Okay, what's black, white, and red?
a beat up, bruised, and bloody person. I don't know.
Close. And none that fell down the stairs.
See, okay, I was in the fucking ball game. I was in the ball
What's
game.
black and white and laughing?
The preacher that beat her up or pushed her down.
The other nun that pushed her.
The other motherfucker that was fighting with him. Why should you be afraid of vampires in the winter?
Because of frostbite?
Because you might catch a frostbite.
Yeah, okay. Okay, why did little Timmy drop his ice cream cone?
I don't know.
Because he got hit by a bus.
All right.
This ain't even funny, bro. Don't over here laughing.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What was the vampire's favorite national holiday?
Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's good. I like the wordplay on that one. What else you got?
What is a vampire's favorite fruit?
Nectarines.
A nectarine.
Yep.
How did the skeleton know what he was going to, or how did the skeleton know what was going to happen next?
Mm-mm.
He felt it in his bones. Why are zombies so good at school?
What?
Because of their dedication.
Dead. Yeah, I get
Dedication.
it.
Yeah, but
Dedication.
they don't even
I
have
get
brains, though.
But they got the dedication. Which sea did a zombie learn how to swim in?
it. What sea? I don't know.
The Dead Sea.
Yeah, that one was pretty
Yeah, I
easy,
know. I
right?
should have got that. I didn't think.
I thought you were.
Yeah, I should have got
You
that.
did, and
one.
I was like, all right.
Yeah.
No,
Fuck it.
I actually thought about it, but I'm like,
So obvious the shit went over your head and shit.
it definitely did.
Oh, man. So, question.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you two fellas. We talked about it briefly before we started the show. And I'm going to ask everybody out there watching the show. Who is worthy to go up against goddamn Busta Rhymes in a versus? Who would y'all want to see?
Ooh.
I still can't figure out or decide who it is that I would want to see in a versus next to motherfucking.
It's hard because the
yeah.
Busta Rhymes that people in our generation know is still not even like Busta. Like niggas don't even realize this nigga's pretty much been in hip hop like
for like ever.
Yeah.
He's had he not went to jail, I think Busta could have easily had the same longevity and career kind of parallel to like Snoop.
Okay.
That might be someone that you could maybe.
Snoop and Busta?
No,
Okay,
you don't
no,
think so?
they're not the same generation
Just because the
either.
sound, well, and the sounds are so completely different
I'm just
too.
gonna be 100%. There's no like in my opinion, like I don't know,
Yeah.
but my eyes, I don't think anybody can fuck with Snoop. He's the most relevant rapper of all time.
Yeah, I think he's the most famous
Look,
rapper ever.
I mean,
Sure.
for sure. Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
but yeah, when you're talking like just longevity
Ever,
and career,
like
Right.
ever.
you know,
Like,
I would say you could throw Drake in that conversation now too. When you talk about successfulness and being known worldwide.
But we'll see though, because I don't never hear people say, "Oh shit, I fuck with Snoop." You heard the new Snoop album? People fuck with Snoop. People like him.
No, him as a person. No, for sure.
And people aren't like that with Drake. People are more so like, "Oh, we love Drake's music," but nobody really gives a fuck about like.
Yeah, I guess, but when when we're talking musically, that's what Versus is about. It's not about who's liked the most, even though it is a popularity contest. We can all agree there.
Right,
this is just a clout popularity contest.
That's why I bring that. That's why I even, you know what I'm saying. Bring that
and I guess that's why I was sitting there thinking like, at least they're kind of in the same generation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I want to say isn't Busta older than Snoop?
He is. He's been out longer than Snoop.
But I want to say they're still in that same kind of, they're close enough.
They're probably right around this.
They both
they're close because Busta came out.
He's first.
Who did he came out with the group? What was the group he came out with?
I don't remember. I don't listen to enough Busta, but I fucks with Busta.
I don't know, but Busta was in Higher Learning with, and Ice Cube was in that movie, and that was after like NWA and all that.
Right. Yep. After the split and everything.
So I wouldn't be able to tell you. Like,
I can't remember, bro.
I think maybe Snoop probably came before Busta.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
Possibly.
He's Googling. Yeah, hit that Google. But regardless of the fact, would that work? Would a Snoop Busta versus work? Because let's look, it's not about any sort of new shit necessarily. You could definitely play new songs, but they both have enough old hits that I think they could go back and forth for a full 30, minute show.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the one thing about it.
Busta's got a catalog too. Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't catalog. It may not be as known as the Snoop catalog. To be real, like how Vontae said, Snoop is definitely, people fuck with Snoop. I feel like on just like this personal like connection level.
Snoop's gonna have more songs that people know and connect with.
Facts.
Than Busta. That's all. Like,
but I think from like a legitimate hip hop like standpoint and like true people who just want to listen to the music and watch the performance for what it is, and I don't know, just enjoy the whole Versus spirit that we kind of get to enjoy now. Like, I think that would be an interesting one. At least they both perform. They're both performers. Snoop does his thing. Busta does his thing.
This is just my opinion. If I seen Snoop, I would want to see him with somebody with more star power than Busta, and that's just my words.
Who did Snoop go against? DMX? Didn't he went on the Versus?
I think so.
Was it DMX?
Was it DMX?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it?
I think
it might
so.
have been.
I think it was.
That was a good one too. Damn, DMX and Busta Rhymes would have been dope.
That makes more sense.
That would have been fire.
Been a little something because Busta Rhymes is a performer, bro.
Yeah,
He's gonna steal the fucking crowd off top. So it says he's been active in hip hop since 1989. Okay, so I know he's been around for a minute.
Yeah.
And Snoop came out 93?
Yeah,
94,
early 90s.
92, something like that.
A little bit after.
Yep. So I mean, again, they're in the same era,
right?
They're
for
only
sure.
a couple years out.
I thought they were a little further apart.
That could definitely work. I think it would just come down to, again, the ability of like the rapper's performance at that point, because we already know who's gonna have more popularity song wise, which is Snoop, just because he is, like Vontae said, the bigger artist of the two,
right?
As far as
number
popularity
one hits and shit, yeah.
He's definitely he'd win the popularity contest.
As far as numbers too.
Yeah. What about like Busta Rhymes and like a Mos Def or something?
Nah, I just think they're too.
Because that's far fetched as fuck. That's like.
I don't know that one. I'm not.
You'd have
to
put a Mos Def versus like a Talib Kweli.
Someone who's conscious as fuck like him too.
Yeah.
Like that's I'm with that, because the music is almost too different to where you couldn't even take it serious.
So Snoop and Busta.
That, I mean, right now that's like, because we obviously the DMX one is not possible.
Agree, but I'm not.
I can't think of anybody for Busta, bro. I
wouldn't
can't
be against it either.
Look, the only other one that I think we all agreed on that we liked more was the DMX one, which obviously is impossible at this point.
Right.
So,
but see, this comes to my thing too. Remember, I was saying like he's like a comedic rapper. So it's like the same. I think that's why we can't find a good match, is because there's nobody like him.
Right.
Like you have to put him up
because of his
so different. No
but
matter
it's because
what.
of his cadences and his delivery. Like, because it's not even that he be like talking comedy shit. But I do get what you're like talking, like his delivery,
like, I can
his voices that he makes and shit when he's rapping and shit. Like
I could give you a list.
Just like that.
That nigga, Big Sean is a comedic rapper to me.
Yep.
Hey, look, if they weren't so far away in
Ludacris,
generation,
nigga.
There's one.
There you
Luda. Oh,
that
Luda
might
and
be okay.
Busta.
But Busta would wash Luda though, unless you looked at it from the popularity contest.
I don't know about that.
I do because
But
I
they
think
are from
Busta's
two different
catalog.
eras,
I think
totally
Busta's
different.
catalog is more what? Nah, never mind. Luda.
Yeah, don't
probably
sleep
would-
on Luda.
I don't. I'm a big
Yeah,
Luda fan.
me too.
I think
Ludacris
He's in my
song
top
you
10
probably
for
ever
sure.
I think
heard
Luda
was
would
a
actually
hit.
honestly win. Actually, just because he was more of a rapper for the women. And so his songs are more widely known than I
think
think.
had charting records.
And
This
most
nigga
people,
huge.
look, and most people can understand what Luda was talking about. His songs can repeat those words back
Absolutely.
to back, those songs back to back, like word for word.
Yeah, he's in my
Whereas
top 10
You
for
have
sure.
to be a legitimate Busta Rhymes fucking fan and listen to him on a regular basis. It was like
Yeah,
no,
you gotta
dead
put
ass.
you gotta
It
put
was-
Busta against somebody quick like
it was
Twista
like
or
yeah,
something like
facts.
that.
that
Yeah.
that might be dope.
But then Busta would
Twista-
wash his ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say then Twista would lose. But look,
Does Twista even have 20
it's like,
songs?
but
nigga?
it's like think about that. Like it's like even like a twist. Like so, Twista, Busta, fucking Bone Thugs. As much as I love them, like you had to listen to these niggas on a regular basis every day to ever have a chance of fucking repeating those songs word for word.
I could do some Twister verses.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to.
I'm sure.
I did that.
And it
I
was
listened to that
shit
shit
you-
religiously.
I could do
every day.
I could
my
do-
point.
Every day.
I could probably do like a word or two in the song, and then the rest I'm just like, oh yeah, I
could do the whole Pope Pimp verse.
I heard the song. That's the real nigga. Too. That's Twista.
Oh yeah.
See, but niggas don't know. But like the reason why I say him is because he raps fast, and that nigga been in the game.
You know what
since
though?
probably Busta.
You know what though?
That's right.
Honestly, I don't know that Twista would just lose off top because Twista's still relevant now.
Yeah, he's still going. He's still
And
touring.
he's still-
and all
and
that
I
shit.
was-
let's
I
not
just
forget
listening
this
to
nigga
his last album
this
that he
nigga
just
is
dropped.
a rapper in Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah. And look, and hold up.
This nigga's
And
not
look, and I was
normal.
just fucking have you heard his new album?
Nope.
That shit actually is not bad, bro.
I
like you could tell, like,
don't
damn,
doubt it.
Twista, you can know my
I didn't
nigga.
know.
Like, you're an old nigga now. But like that nigga still he hasn't
still got
skipped
it,
the
bro.
beat though.
Hell
like that
nah.
nigga still rapping fast.
Tongue
He's
twister.
still talking his shit.
Yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
So I definitely I think Twista might be an interesting one for Busta.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad either, actually,
Yeah.
because I think Twista has enough of a catalog between then and now because he's never stopped.
Right.
Like he kept going and kept pushing and kept making relevant records.
You could go find Twista's first fucking video right now. The nigga was like 13.
I know,
Yeah.
and look, that's what I'm saying. He still has relevant
with a deal,
records, bro.
nigga. With a fucking deal, full-fledged record deal.
That's
Nigga,
crazy.
Like yeah.
We've been navigating this, so I think we can't sleep on Twista. I think that might be an interesting match.
Yeah, I'm interested.
That really would, I think, be something that would be interesting because they both have they don't have the same style, but they have that same rap. Fucking let me rap fast and I can slow it down and I could do this and cadence for you and blah blah.
Yeah.
Man, they're both performers. Like,
Didn't someone
Twista
just
can get
call
on
out
and-
Busta Rhymes? Is that why this is the talk?
Yeah,
or?
so there was 5 people already who have turned down.
They're like, hell no.
Versus battle.
No shit.
Busta Rhymes has been on the internet calling niggas out.
No one wants
Like,
to
nigga,
know it because
nobody
everybody
wants it.
knows.
No, and everybody's turning the fade down. They say, nah, nigga.
Yeah, because the reality is majority of motherfuckers, like everybody that we're being so strategic about who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Who's
Who's been thrown out there? Have they put
I mean, he's
anybody
thrown out all sorts of people. He pretty much said he would get in the ring with anybody. Jay-Z, Eminem, Lil Wayne,
New
fucking
generation niggas, old
anybody.
generation
Yeah, he
niggas,
doesn't
he
say
don't
anybody
give a fuck.
could
said,
get
I will touch anybody.
I forgot
Yeah, I
who
like
it
that
was.
energy.
I
like that
I forgot
energy.
who it was, but somebody even said no, because like you're from a way different era than me. Somebody that I
Some youngin.
it wasn't. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, the article doesn't say, but I'm
Somebody
sure
younger
you
than
can
him.
go. And
Yeah.
he didn't bust anybody out either. So otherwise, that's why I can't.
Who
bust
did
y'all out,
T.I.
but-
call out?
You know what? It might have been
Was it
fucking
that?
T.I.
I think
it might
it
have
was-
fucking been T.I. that ducked the fade and was
Yeah,
like, oh,
I
you're
think
from a whole
so.
different generation.
Because I think he
that's
wants
who it
50
was.
Cent.
Oh, of
I
course,
think
yeah,
T.I.
that would be dope.
That's what.
That'd be dope.
I ain't
fuck
mad at
outta
that,
here.
bro.
50 Cent, nigga.
I think it would just
I think
be
T.I.
interesting.
would get washed.
I don't
The
know.
only nigga I want to see 50 Cent against is Ja. If you ain't gonna put the nigga against him, then I don't want to see him against nobody. Because nigga, like you can't beat 50, nigga. What the fuck? Nobody from this nigga's era.
Nobody's beating
Nobody.
50,
This
bro.
nigga ran the game,
I just
nigga.
want to see him against John, and that's petty. You know you petty for that shit, bro.
I'm petty, but you know what?
You know you petty.
But let me be clear to people that
That's
are
not
watching
even
this.
fair.
No, hold on.
You
Hold on.
talking about no T.I. can't go get, but I want to see him against
killed
John.
his whole
But that's
career,
because the
bro.
nigga-
Hey, nigga, at least T.I. would have a chance, bro.
No, listen.
He can at least sit for 15
Listen,
minutes
T.I.
and play
ain't got
some
no fucking
songs.
chance. Don't give him the
He can
credit.
sit for 15 minutes and play some
Nigga.
songs, nigga.
And I'm not saying that Ja does either, but nigga, we'd like to see that because they rivals. We like, you know what I'm saying? The animosity.
I don't want to see Ja Rule get put to rest anymore, bro.
I don't even care because Ja Rule's one of my favorite rappers of all time.
I know you said it, but the point is, like, you want to see him get put to rest again?
Yeah.
I want to relive it. Hell yeah, why not?
Entertain me one more time.
I want to go back to the moment when I was like, damn, maybe I should have been a 50 Cent fan instead, nigga. Maybe I shouldn't have been sitting here fucking listening to this guy.
I guess I look at it from a different perspective because I've always been a 50 Cent fan over Ja Rule fan.
Yeah, me too.
So for me, I was like, nigga, I was seeing this nigga die.
Listen, though, I was already a Ja Rule fan for years before I even knew who the fuck a 50 Cent was.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, I'm talking about Ja Rule before. Like, nigga, we didn't even know 50. And then 50 came, and then I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm a legit fan of both of these niggas, but like 50 Cent's the only nigga that ever came and made me replace like a fan. Like, all right, nigga, like I'm going on this side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need like when it comes to rappers, I don't even do shit like that. Like
you had no choice.
See,
Your favorite rapper got laid to rest like 7 times.
He did, but I don't give a fuck. Listen,
7.
Hey, I'm always on the wrong side though, bro. Like because I be trying to just be loyal to the nigga who I fucked with first, right? So when fucking T.I. came out, nobody knew who the fuck he was.
I fucked with T.I.
Nigga, I was still a big T.I. fan. I was like, nigga, T.I., nigga, it's Lil Flip, nigga.
Oh yeah, see, okay, I was trying to do that too, bro. With Flip and T.I.
I wasn't on
I did that. Yeah.
Nigga,
damn, that's so crazy. I'm not a Lil Flip fan.
Nigga, Lil Flip was
because
hard.
it was Houston. I was on my Houston shit, bro. I grew up on all that shit.
Little Flip songs.
Okay.
I never was a Lil Flip fan though.
No shit. I had all his albums, bro. All his mixtapes.
Look, I was the one. I had all the T.I. albums. I've had every T.I. album pretty much until it was like we all went digital.
Nigga, I was playing that Lil Flip Game Over, nigga,
all the time.
That's like the one Lil Flip song that I can sit here and be like, nigga,
that was his album though. That was the name of the album.
Yeah, but she had that song.
That shit had joints on it though, bro.
The remix, nigga, had every nigga on it.
Jim Jones was on it. Everybody was on that shit, bro.
Before T.I. was ever even heard of, Lil Flip was the nigga.
Oh, he was, bro.
Let's not get it confused.
I was never.
So these aren't. It ain't like I saw 2 niggas come in the game at the same time and was like, all right, I pick a side. It's like, nigga, I was already a fan of a nigga, and then all of a sudden, some weird nigga comes out of nowhere.
And they're beefing, but I'm riding with
I'm riding with Flip. Where the fuck did this dude come from?
Who is this? Yeah, that's how it was.
That's how you feel
bro.
at first, but then you realize, because at first, bro, when T.I. came out, I'm gonna just be real. Like, nigga, that first album was. I'm not gonna say it was bad. That was a good album, but I just didn't think.
What was it, Urban Legend?
Yep.
I think
I fucked with Urban Legend, bro. I was about to say, say what you gonna say, nigga.
No.
Say, I'm gonna let you finish.
It was fire.
I'm gonna let you finish.
It was a fire album, but in my mind at that time, did I think like T.I. was gonna have longevity? No. I thought he was just like a new nigga.
Thought he was a chameleon.
That money roll. I'm like one hit wonder.
Thought he was
don't you hate? Hey, don't hate on Camille.
I'm not.
Don't hate on Camille.
Shit, but
don't do that.
But Chameleonaire dropped himself out the game.
Well,
though.
no, he know.
Like,
look at he's a tech mogul now, bro. He knew what he did.
Yeah,
he knew what he was doing. He had an end game.
Did he really?
Oh yeah.
Or did he just react to the situation?
Nah, look at his story, bro.
What happened was Chameleonaire refused to say bad words in songs anymore and shit like that, and he tried to keep putting out albums, and people just kind of were like, bro, we don't want to hear you.
He put out 2 albums, and that was it with Universal.
And it's because
he played the game, bro.
A lot.
He played.
He's rich,
he did.
so
Yes, he played the game.
I'm not saying that he didn't do well with his money. Yes, he had financial literacy. That's different.
Absolutely.
And we talk about on a worldwide standpoint too. You gotta understand, some niggas be legends just like in their city. Like if you go to
Texas,
Chameleonaire is not gonna be somebody you could just be like, oh, no, regular.
And, you know what I mean? I still listen to Chameleonaire songs every summer.
Just like Zero and all. Trade the Truth.
Like Zero never blew
my
up.
favorite.
Never blew the fuck up like that. But if you
just listened to Big Crit earlier.
If you go to Texas and ask niggas about Zero, he's probably everybody's favorite artist.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
He's the rapper's favorite rapper.
I was about to say he's artist's favorite artist. No, Zero's that nigga, bro.
He's the nigga that everybody like.
No, for sure. But I wouldn't put those. I wouldn't put those artists in the same category as Chameleonaire. That's not what I would do.
I would in his city because Chameleonaire, like he's tied in with all the.
How can you put them in the same artist? Because he's still.
It's like
those are all still artists. Even Paul Wall's still artist. He's with the Zero and everything else. Chameleonaire doesn't make music at all anymore.
Oh yeah, he don't make no music. Yeah,
so he's not like he's more like a Bibby to me. Like that nigga came in, finessed the game, got his checks, and said, you know what? I can use my brain and think a little smarter over here.
Right.
Put my bread into these baskets and be good.
Nigga, look at this.
Be Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Coco's saying. Are you talking about chameleon?
She's from Houston, right?
Yeah.
So she knows.
So she's like, nah, fuck that nigga. He almost hit my shit. Chameleon there. You might want to apologize to Coco Ganja Puffs. You done lost a fan.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Anyways, man. We're going to leave that on that note right there.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian just paid Kanye West $23 million in order to keep the Hidden Hills mansion.
God damn, bro.
Yeah,
Wait, can you say that again?
she just paid Kanye West, or Ye, $23 million so that she could keep the Hidden Hills mansion.
She said she was talking about Zero, not Chameleonaire.
Okay.
Zero. I like Zero.
I fuck with Zero.
Anyway, Zero, you might need to apologize.
23 M's though?
Yeah, 23 M's.
God damn, bro.
Whole lot. So the house was 20 million. So she just paid him for the house, like no
That
upcharge.
nigga should have
Okay.
been a real ass nigga. Like you the mother of my kids and shit like that.
Keep that shit.
Like this
Hold
your
that shit.
like this ain't Kanye in the billionaire bracket now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, my
His
nigga.
net worth is. Who don't know what liquid, you know?
Well, you got enough to get a house.
Absolutely.
You know
This
what I'm
nigga
saying?
just fucking sold the
that's
Wyoming
right.
mansion, or the Wyoming mansion in property, or at least listed it for sale, and that, which is actually one of the part of the reasons why she divorced his ass, because his ass moved to Wyoming. I told y'all that shit when he moved. I was like, this nigga Kim about to leave this nigga.
She ain't moving to Wyoming.
She ain't going.
Yeah, hell
Fuck
nah.
you mean? But then he's selling that shit, and he just bought that big ass fucking like
That
52
$58 million or some shit like
whatever
that.
fucking $1 million
Yeah, in the hills.
2-bedroom fucking house, bro. Smaller than my apartment. Fuck out of here. I don't care about your location. But yeah, so and then she paid him the other $3 million was for all the furniture and the art and the bullshit inside. So he gave her a player price, I guess.
I guess. Gave her more than it was worth.
No, he didn't make any money off of
This
it.
is why I be telling y'all niggas, I'm not trying to get married. like for real, bro.
Spending $23 million.
Nah, just like it's
But
weird,
you know,
like,
but you know what though? It depends on how you do it, because we've seen good examples of this shit and bad examples. Like if you look at Jeff Bezos, for instance.
Yep.
When him and his wife split, there was nothing messy about it. There was just he just said, you know
right
what?
down the half.
Hey man, you was here
Right down
from the
the middle.
beginning, and you gonna be all right in the end of this shit. All right, we gonna be cool even. Take this shit and split it down the middle. He
made-
literally
he
he had
made
like
that.
60 something, billion or $1 million, or no, it was billion.
Yep.
60 something $1 billion. Gave her 32 or 30 something billion of
And
it.
he
It was
made
like,
that shit back in like
go ahead
6
and go
months.
about. Yeah, and then 2 years after the divorce, this nigga's the richest man on the planet with like 200 and some $1 billion. Like, yeah, it was cool. That
Listen,
little 32 was all right.
Like
You
there's
good
always
there?
gonna be
Yeah.
situations that go outside of the norm, always.
And that's
You
what
know
I'm saying. We don't have
But-
to focus. Us as people have a problem of focusing on the bad things, the bad examples.
No,
But
it's not even
good
it's
examples.
Not, it's not
though.
about the money or none of that with me. It's not even about that. With me, it could be me how I am now. It could be me with.
You just need to get some
100 million in the
prenups,
bank.
bro. That's what they created that
Nigga,
paperwork.
I just don't need
for
to
niggas
be
like
married.
you, bro.
Facts.
I
Niggas
just
like
don't-
you, just prenup
I
these
just don't
bitches.
feel like I just don't feel like nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen the people that I've trusted the most in this world fucking flip up when shit gets real. You know what I'm saying? That when the stove gets lit, niggas jump off that bitch. And that's the reason. It don't got nothing to do with money or nothing of that. It just has to do with the fact that nigga, like, I done literally, like, the closest people to me switch.
They all jump ship.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All over shit that if you would have just stayed loyal and down, you know what I'm saying, we could have got through.
See, but there's the difference though.
I don't
the
fuck with
fact
that.
that you can sit there and identify the
Why?
issue
Yeah.
and then have be like, oh, that was what you did wrong, and this is how I would have did it. Shows that you would go about these situations different.
Yeah.
The fact that I could even look at this man and be like, you my only homie that was never a hoe. Like that's some real shit,
Facts,
nigga. Like
bro.
you the only nigga that I know that didn't have a hoe face. That's some real shit,
That's
nigga.
some real shit.
So
I was just telling my baby mom that the other day, and she kind of just looked like this. She probably thought I was bullshitting, but in my head, I'm like, bitch, you
Shit
have no
never
idea.
happened. Yeah.
Like,
so that's why I think you should give yourself more credit.
yeah, I feel you.
Like, don't again, we as humans, we instead of looking up and being optimistic, we are really like we're preemptive and trying to like, oh my God, worst case scenario, and
always expecting the worst type shit.
Yeah, you know, which kind of leaves you in this like negative space on a constant level, like all day, every day, because you're just always assuming the worst. So you live in this like worst case scenario mode, which is great for when you really at the bottom and you fucking, out there doing dumb shit. And for sure. You better watch your back. But when you are like yourself now, sir, who everything's legitimate and you making music and you know what I'm saying? You're not worried about watching your back necessarily as much as you used to be. Like, let's not be so fucking, negative. Let's be more optimistic and be more prepared to accept the greatness in life.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we definitely would get more out of situations because we wouldn't be fucking prepared for the worst all the time.
Absolutely.
I think it would make us less fucking introverts.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Possibly.
I hear you.
Real shit. Because that's one thing, like, as I started going out and just trying to, and not even going out in like the ways like, oh, I'm going to party and blah, blah. Like, no, I've been going to like these little Tetra, industry nights pop-ups. And doing little pop-ups and doing little things that just like make me, get outside my comfort zone and talk to new people, meet new people and shit. But I'm like, excuse me, doing it with in the fashion of like, I want to see what comes of this situation. I want to see who I can meet now. I want to see, what possibilities or opportunities can arise and doors can open from these conversations and situations, opposed to, oh, I'm asked to go here and mug everybody and, be watching the room and blah, blah. Like, there was a time and a place for that shit. Definitely at one point. But
I don't even go. I don't even go in environments where I would have to do that anymore.
Facts. And see, and that's another thing. It's like
I shouldn't even.
We don't put ourselves in that no more.
I keep my shit on me regardless. That's just part of me being me. But it ain't on no aggressive shit, nigga. If I'm in a room, you would think like, damn, that nigga's the cool. He's smiling. Like I'm not gonna come around people and I don't want to put weird energy on other people, especially if you're going in a room where you might be able to meet somebody that could elevate you.
Facts.
Or vice versa. You might be able to help elevate someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even sometimes like when I'm on here, I'm like, I won't say things the way I want to actually say it because I'm just like, it's just like it.
Why?
It's just like why put that energy?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's not welcoming energy, and that's not. Nobody's gonna want to embrace somebody who's like that.
Absolutely.
I've noticed it in a bunch of celebrities that just have these bad attitudes and shit. Like when I be watching Love and Hip Hop fucking Miami, like I be watching Trina and shit.
Filled with that shit.
Like, bro, why? like she literally ruined her own career. She was a fucking star, and the only reason she's not a star anymore is because the way she acts, bro. She shows up to meetings 4 hours late, and then she cusses everybody else out for it, and then she like just shit. It's just like shit like that. It just shows me like, bro, you gotta have a certain type of attitude to like become successful.
Yeah, because you're gonna get that shit right back,
bro. No, because you need other people. No matter what you think, you need other people. You have to be connected, and you need to know other people. And if nobody wants to be around you, if nobody wants your energy, then that's bad.
Yeah, you might be the problem at that point.
People don't know you. They don't know you. Facts. You got to get in the room and meet them. But now if people know you for negative things, that's the worst it gets, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, now what are you going to do?
Facts.
No, all the people you need are either terrified of you or think that
don't want to meet you.
You got to be an asset, not no liability.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Got to add to somebody's life, not take away.
When I'm pretty sure when she was Nicki Minaj level big, I'm pretty sure she could have got away with acting like that because she was bringing enough to the table where niggas is just going to deal with it.
Still, you shouldn't act like that.
Still shouldn't. You still shouldn't. But I'm saying that's probably why she's still acts like that now
because she got away with it.
Getting away with it.
Yeah.
And now, like, your time is dwindling, and you still act like that. And
yeah, now people just don't like you.
Nigga, she got the her and Trick Daddy's show canceled in the morning because just her behavior.
That's
like
crazy.
I heard
they got it canceled, but I didn't know why or not. Yeah,
bro, because they didn't announce it. But if you really like know and you tap in and pay attention to what's going on, it's because she'll show up late, she'll show up, cuss everybody out. It's just like nobody really wants to be around her, bro.
Nah, you got to be professional.
Her own management, be like, as soon as she speaks,
I quit.
Nigga, her boyfriend went on the show and said, sometimes I forget on me, even her boyfriend, because all I got to hear about is this bullshit. He's like, I feel like I'm the manager. And I'm like, yeah, that's not.
Yeah, that would suck.
Hell yeah.
That would suck. Anyways, you know what else sucks? Ye's new haircut. Kanye West in haircut.
Oh my!
Oh yeah, I saw this
I
shit.
didn't see it.
You ain't seen the yay cut, bro?
Oh, bro.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
That yay cut. Hold up. I got you. Bro.
Yeah, you got to see this.
Look at this shit, bro. You don't see that shit? He got that yay cut. That shit look like his clothes, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
This nigga got the patchwork.
Yeah, bro.
Patches.
My little sister has alopecia, bro, and I just feel disrespected, bro. Cause she had,
You feel
cause, like, she
offended
ain't
right
gotta-
now?
Yeah, cause like nigga, I know niggas ain't got a choice but to look like that. Nigga.
Facts.
That's fucked up, huh?
That's
That's
fucked up.
up.
That's kind of fucked
I'm
up.
offended too now. For
Yeah,
your sister.
as you say that,
For your
yeah, as
sister.
you said, I'm like, man, that is
Nah,
fucked
'cause
up.
that's
It's like
something
you
I
got a
really,
point.
That's something I really deal with, bro. So I'm like, damn,
Look,
like
Yeah.
yeah, that's fucked
whatever.
up,
It
bro.
ain't that big of a deal, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
it
that's
does.
crazy.
I get it.
So Chris Brown joined in on the roasting.
Oh,
that
shit.
Soulja Boy did, and was on there talking that shit. But then fucking Chris Brown got on there and he posted a hat and said, "Virgil made this for the yay cut, the duck edition." And it's a fucking LA hat with a bunch of holes cut out of that bitch.
And the funny part is, Kanye would probably throw that bitch on. He probably
wear that and rock the
he
shit
probably
out of
text
that.
Soulja Boy, like, I know we ain't
Thanks.
seeing eye to eye, but send that shit. or Kanye's he's at the house right now cutting his hats up. Like, you know what?
That's a good idea.
Now I can show my haircut through that.
Look,
You know what?
it was like nigga just wanted to line up, and he got they put fucking photo of Stevie Wonder giving Ye the cut. Said he asked the barber
shit.
He said he asked the
bro,
barber for the fucked up worldwide fade.
He doing that he's doing shit like that on purpose.
See, is he though? I think he's
I
just.
think he's mentally lost.
I think he has, bro. He be walking around in them fucking rain boots and shit, bro.
motherfucker
So
is
y'all,
lost it.
think that nigga's in the mirror right now like this shit fire.
Yeah. You see
Yeah.
how he be wearing
I
those
think
masks?
this nigga
too?
does, bro.
Yeah.
I
I
think
believe
this
it.
nigga really does.
100%.
Get into the fucking mirror and be like, "God damn it, I'm gonna kill him today." Like real shit.
They gonna love this.
You know what? Oh, this hole ain't big enough. Oh yeah, that's it.
You know the crazy part? Everybody looks at him for like a fashion dude, all this. But I don't even like think he's fresh.
No.
Bro, he hasn't been fresh
No.
once. I haven't looked at Kanye West and be like, damn, yeah, that fit is clean. Not one time, bro. Ever.
Like even when he first came out and he had a little freshness to him, but it was more like
He had a little college
Yeah, it was
swag.
just the
That
yeah.
still wasn't no shit I was throwing on.
No, but he looked better than he does now.
Yeah, for sure. That clothing line he was gonna start that pastel shit. Y'all remember?
Oh yeah, damn.
That
I
was
remember
gonna
that
be
shit.
fire.
I remember that.
Like,
Yeah,
that's like, I was
damn. I
excited
forgot about that
for-
shit.
He was like previewing the jackets and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, this shit's lit. But then he just like said, "Fuck it," and I
Because he started cutting holes and shit. It's like, this is better. Like what?
And how he's walking around with masks and shit now. You see all that shit? It's a different mask every day that he's walking around
I
with. Like a Halloween
I be
mask.
getting like the gimmicky shit because people just be wanting to stay relevant. But it's just like, is it worth it? Is it that serious? And do you have to do it this often?
Right. That's why I
Look,
think he's
you wanna
mentally
know-
unstable.
Yeah, me too. Like he ruined the whole
It's
last
like-
relationship, and she blatantly said it was nothing to do with anything other than this nigga's personality
Right.
sucks. Like literally,
That's crazy.
That's the reason. She said it
she
verbatim.
said that like on
And
SNL,
you
bro.
know the fucked up part about it is this nigga probably pretended to be somebody else the whole time
For a long time.
until he got comfortable enough.
He couldn't take it no more. Yeah.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. Look, she like that's verbatim why she said she left it.
He was acting like he was the coolest nigga in the world.
Oh yeah.
I keep
And she
saying
believed it. She
when
got
this
it.
nigga fucking started
got him.
comparing himself to God,
Mm.
that's when we lost this nigga Ye. This
Mm-hmm.
nigga Ye is off the rocker. He stepped off the edge.
I told y'all 808s and Heartbreaks is the last album I fucked with.
I ain't listened to a Ye album since like fucking even before that, bro.
Yeah. See,
Like the graduation ones and shit. Like,
Yeah, me too.
Like I'm just not a Kanye West. fan.
I think 808s is when everybody felt like, damn, this nigga's
It started getting like you could see there was like a change of direction. Like things started to go left. for
What was
this nigga,
after
like,
that Dark Twisted Fantasy?
I think
shit?
so.
Yeah.
What singles was on 808?
I can't even remember.
Heartless.
Okay.
Oh,
Heartless.
Yep. I mean, everybody know that song.
What's the one that stronger shit? Remember?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Weird
yeah.
ass
The
pop shit.
yeah, the upbeat one. The
Good Life, I think, with T-Pain was on there.
okay. Those are okay.
I don't know. I think those.
So that was probably the songs that I listened to off 808s.
Yeah, just the singles.
Yeah.
Because I know I've listened to that album, but
all those I've heard. But I bet you if you kept going, I'd be like, nope.
I like that album because at that time, it was like no like real big artists was fucking with auto-tune and shit like back. It was like against it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, before
we had auto-tune artists.
Only T-Pain was doing it.
Yeah, we had like T-Pain. We had a couple people that were using it disguisingly. Everybody actually,
right?
Absolutely,
but nobody was using it for like a effect. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody did. Nobody turned it all the way down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But then when you hear somebody like Kanye who came in the game rapping his ass off and shit doing that, I thought it was cool because I'm like, bro, like, all right, now we got a nigga who really raps and was playing with this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I didn't look at it like, oh, he's tripping or da-da-da-da. I started thinking about that probably like the next album and shit. And then,
see, but it wasn't. I think it wasn't even the auto tune that fucked me up with him. It was just the fact that you could tell his vibe, his energy.
It was going left.
The artist that he was not the same artist that we grew to know off those first like 2 albums.
Right.
Like it just wasn't the same Kanye. Like again, I feel like that was the moment of like where you can blatantly be like, oh, he started getting big headed right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's why
things started getting
crazy. I think
it's
better. It's better for things to happen later than sooner in a certain aspect. Because just think about if Kanye would have blew up when he was 25, 26, 27.
He really would have lost it.
No, I don't think so.
No, he's saying that he would have been more stable potentially.
He would have been. It would have been a more consistent him. Mm-hmm. That him that we would have got from the beginning probably would have been
the one we see now.
The one we just see now. You know what I'm saying? So he probably would have been like that.
Right.
But he would have blew up like that. It wouldn't have been us going back like, damn, he done jumped off the wall, he done changed. Or, like how we say all the artists that are young when they blow up, damn, the nigga done changed. He's not the same now.
See, but I think though there's a catch-22 to that because certain artists you want to see change. Like I don't expect. I would have never expected. You want to see growth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want your topics to change. Like I don't want you to fucking always be talking about bitches and getting money and pistol whipping niggas and shit.
Yeah.
Like
elevate.
Definitely, you gotta grow. But like look at, for instance, like when we see these artists that go from this young superstar to an older superstar. Like for instance, even like Snoop, like he's still Snoop in the sense of like what he does and how he conducts himself on a track.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But when you see him as the person, like it's not like he's not the same young knucklehead that he was. Yeah. And that's what I think we want to see. And that is okay to translate into your music when we know that that's really what you're doing.
Yeah, that's a great example.
The perfect example of something like that is like a Gucci Mane.
Again,
we know who you really are, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
But you figured it out.
But what else you got?
And we don't, and nobody questions the change, right? Because you see it's a positive growth. You see his like
positive and it's genuine.
Yes,
right.
It's
real.
It's
not forced.
Right.
Yes. It's like I'm genuinely this now. Like this is what
This is who I am as a person.
Right.
And people don't have a choice but to accept shit.
Absolutely.
Right. And so I think we like to see that shit. We champion that shit.
They said he was a clone for like 2 years. We get fucked up.
And we really want, our artists to do that shit. But
absolutely.
Again, we secretly like the demise of people, right?
Everyone loves a train wreck.
Oh, yeah. And that's the unfortunate part and why I think we allow Ye to continue to move the way he does without fucking intervening because he's got too many yes men around him. Mm-hmm. And then the people who aren't yes men don't have the patience to deal with this nigga.
Yeah.
To be like.
And they just leave.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not dealing with
Kim Kardashian.
Perfect example.
It's just certain artists. Like I'm not saying he doesn't make cool music and stuff, and he doesn't deserve to.
Nigga, this last album was fucking
terrible.
Listen,
I don't think he's supposed to be on this pedestal. Though.
He shouldn't have been. We've talked about that.
Like I just
he shouldn't have been.
I think that the nigga just deserves to be just like a local rapper? No, like he's definitely greater than that.
Yeah,
but to be like on this pedestal where niggas are saying like you top 5 and shit, like that's insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like for what? Nobody said that until you made an album with Jay-Z.
You got a point.
Like I'm so confused. Nobody said Beyonce was the god of of pop music, whatever you want to call her. Now she's like the goddess. Everybody looks at her like she's the face of this shit. When she got with Jay-Z. Stop fucking playing, nigga. Before that, she was big. I don't want to make it seem
Destiny
like
Child.
Yeah, but listen, I don't want to downplay it and make it seem like she was regular. They were big.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
but,
for sure.
Like there was female artists that was doing their thing that nobody would have ever put Beyonce above talent-wise. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden you get this pedestal. That just shows you certain people got this power to them, bro. Nigga, like
do they
Jay-Z,
really need it?
Like, nigga, what? Like how? It's not even him doing it to them. It's him having this star power to where anybody associated with me this closely, they're gonna look at you and they look at me.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's cool and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm able to recognize that. Instead of lie to myself, other people are like, oh, nigga, they're like, she's the greatest or Kanye's the greatest. Like, how? Explain to me.
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. So yeah, there's no argument.
That's somebody to follow, my nigga. If we follow this nigga, the world's gonna be fucked up.
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
Like, come on.
And anyways, Flavor Flav, he was arrested in Las Vegas on October 5th for a misdemeanor charge of domestic battery.
Come on,
Flav.
Come on, Flav.
Been doing really good, man.
You're getting too old for this
Yeah,
shit.
you've been doing really good, man. You've been off the drugs and everything.
Man.
Damn.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So the website reports that Henderson County police were called about a domestic disturbance. Upon arriving, police were told that Flav poked his finger on the alleged victim's nose, grabbed her, threw her down, and grabbed a phone out of her hand. So it's not funny that he did any of that shit. But the fact that this motherfucker said, boop,
He was like, probably,
like, bitch. Yeah, like on some old like pimp shit. This nigga said, fucking booped her ass in the nose. Like, kind of disrespect. You know, look, my dog hates when I do that to him.
Yeah.
So being a human, like,
no, she had, oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
She
Look,
felt
I'm dead ass.
disrespected,
My dog
bro.
fucking gets mad when I boop this nigga on the nose when I'm playing with him. Shit, I be like, boop, fucking hit his nose and like, get all fucking angry and shit. So like being a person, like one thing like that I hate when people hit my forehead.
Yeah.
Nigga,
You know that's a form of torture?
Nigga, I used to hate that shit.
Yeah.
Like, when my
Oh,
mom,
that shit that
And like the water or like,
Yeah.
yeah.
When
It's so sensitive.
when my mom, she'd hit, bam, pop
Yeah.
you in the forehead. Fucking hate that shit.
Just irks my soul.
Yeah. Oh, bruh. So I can only imagine. And the motherfucker
Fuck that.
hit you in the nose, like, oh, nigga, did you?
You just boot me?
I would lose my shit. I would headbutt a nigga right there. I swear to God.
Yeah, but it was a girl, right?
Yeah, I'd headbutt a nigga. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you just boot me? Boom.
She should have beat his old ass up.
That's what I'm saying. She should. Look,
I know he's only,
Look,
what,
if
5'5",
I would have
120?
booped a chick and she headbutted me, I fully understand
get
why
it.
I got it.
I deserved it.
I deserved that fucking headbutt, bitch. You right. I booped you. Like, that's what's fucking me up when I saw this. Like, this nigga Flavor Flav just
booped her.
poked this bitch in the nose.
You know the fucked up part is the softer he did it, the more disrespectful.
Oh, bro, like, especially if you did like some old pimp slick back
just
shit.
imagine,
Bam,
just all,
bitch.
like, just, bro,
Yeah, bitch.
Eric, it's crazy. I swear, you did that before, nigga.
Oh man, you been booping bitches, nigga? Yeah, he been booping.
Smack me a bitch or two.
On that note, moving on. On that note, we're moving on. So yeah, Democratic senators will are trying to put a bill through that would allow DC to legalize marijuana sales against Biden's wishes. So some of y'all are going to be real happy just because it's going against Biden. Y'all don't even give a fuck what it's for. Some of y'all are just like, hell yeah, push that shit through. Fuck that nigga Biden.
Oh, shit.
Like, have you been seeing? Look, I've seen a bunch of memes and shit. These fucking stickers on gas pumps, and it's of Biden. And it's just him pointing, and they put it. They've been putting them real strategically,
like at the prices.
At the price, and it's him pointing, and it's like, I did that. Like y'all
sure
are
the fuck
ruthless.
did.
Y'all are ruthless, but they ain't lying.
Oh my God.
Biden these motherfucking prices for this gas is getting too
This shit
goddamn expensive.
crazy,
Motherfucker,
bro.
I need you to drop it down, okay?
Even with the King Soopers discount.
I'm
That
with
shit
them.
crazy.
Okay, I'm with them. I'm with them on this shit, bro. Shit.
That nigga said even with the King Soopers discount.
It's just still taxing.
Yep, bro. And then all the fucking bags now. You got to pay 10 cents a
that's
bag.
right,
And
yep.
shit. Like,
Yep.
God
That
damn. Like, I know. Like, can't y'all just go back to the paper bags?
I ain't
and they
gonna
break
lie.
down faster?
I ain't gonna lie.
Plastic bags?
I'm so fucking stubborn that when that shit first came, I don't do it anymore. But when it first came out, I was like, I don't need y'all's bags. You know what I'm saying?
Like Sam's Club.
No, look, on some real shit, if it's something that I know I could carry out, I'm not taking it back.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck your 10 cents, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my 10 cents, okay? But if it's, I'm going grocery shopping and shit.
No, I'm talking about like, nigga, I walked out with like at least like 3-4 bags worth of like some little grocery shit. Like, nigga, fuck y'all. Just off GP. I had the 46, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro.
So you know what? Give me these here. I need these.
No. It ain't happened like that.
Shit.
It was like a spur of the moment thing. And the niggas like, you need bags. And I kind of thought, nah. You know what I'm saying? And then as I'm walking off, I'm thinking like,
I should have got some bags. Goddamn
it! I'm over here trying to be cool and shit.
Man.
I was like,
Petty and shit.
I get it, though. Let's
Just being
save the
petty.
planet. Let's save the planet. Don't get us
Petty.
fucked up. But I do miss my
shit.
bags because I don't ever have no fucking reusable bag with me.
Right. Who
Like-
has this? I never had one of them in my life, bro.
I mean, there's people. Yeah,
I got
but,
one at the
like,
crib.
But look, the
Totes.
ones that I see that use it, it'd be like the older people of all ethnicities,
Mm-hmm.
and then like the younger white women.
They're only going shopping for a few items.
Come on, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't with you, if you don't got you a nice little young white woman, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't
Should
gonna
you be
have no
carrying that
reusable
shit?
bags and shit. Nigga, like
If you're going full-fledged grocery shopping, nigga, and you got enough reusable bags,
Bro,
for
I've
that,
seen it
that's
though.
Crazy.
Right. You
it'd
got
be these young white women. Or it'd be the old
They'll have,
people
like,
of any
a cart full
ethnicity.
of food.
They'll have a cart full with all they little fucking bags and shit. And,
so
bro, I'm
organized.
dead ass. I'm not fucking joking. I've seen it. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I've
what
seen
I'm
it.
saying. I just ain't never seen
I've seen-
someone who
I've
looked
seen
like
niggas
me
with their
doing
bags,
it.
but not like a gang.
Have you ever seen somebody look like us doing it?
Never.
Have you ever seen someone who looking like us who had one of them motherfucking bags?
Not one time. Like I said, I've never had one. You
Me neither. Unless she was above 60. And it was a she. It wasn't even the nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was like my grandma and shit back when she was alive still.
shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not
Facts.
even something I think about before I leave to go to.
Right. That's
No,
what I'm
let
fucking
me get my
saying.
grocery bags.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I don't think of that shit,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
I hate the grocery store anyways.
Young
Bro.
white women stay prepared, bro. Young
I
white
don't
women
even-
stay
That's a whole
prepared.
conversation that I don't even want to get into.
Oh yeah, bro. I got PTSD for the grocery store. I fucking hate the grocery store. I'm not going.
Oh man.
I'm glad I'm not the only nigga. Cause bro, I swear to God, my baby mom be on my top. She like, nigga, and there's no way I could explain it to her besides like that. What he just said. It's
I don't like going. I don't need an explanation.
bro, I be in
Like,
there.
you know-
I be in there.
Fuck
and shit,
that.
And I be like, nigga, she'll grab like one or two things. Like we've been in there 5 minutes. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go in the car. She'll be like, nigga, no, you know. I be like,
You look, at least y'all have that luxury. Like, if me and Renee go grocery shopping together, I'm the one grocery shopping.
Yeah.
She'll be on her phone and shit, fucking around and shit
see,
with the kids, and
So that's what it turns into when I go
Yeah.
with my girl. I'll end up give me this shit.
Yeah,
Let's
there
get the
we go.
fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. I need to get what I need to get. We out this bitch.
that's why Frankie be wanting me to go with her though, because she knows that I grocery shop better than she.
Yeah.
Because you know, like you're like, all right, let's get what we
I
need.
know what we need.
We need
This,
breakfast, lunch, dinner.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? We got
Facts.
5 days a
Don't
week.
go
nigga.
looking.
Like-
Don't go shopping around and shit. We don't need no extra shit. No.
We here for groceries, nigga. Edible. Think edible.
I just hate going. I don't like to be in like, because I always feel like in grocery stores, I always feel like niggas are hella rude as fuck.
They are, bro.
and
That's
it just be
true.
like, it be triggering me like
Because all of us don't want to be here. That's why I just be like keeping it pushing.
No.
All of us are in the same boat of like, damn, I had to come to this bitch.
I completely get that. Because sometimes I have the worst attitude, but one thing that no, for real, but one thing that I don't do is like, let's say me and you brush past each other. Yeah, I'm saying like if if me and you are in the grocery store and I don't know you and I happen to brush past you or I have to get around you or something.
Excuse me,
I'ma
my
say,
bad. I'm
excuse
sorry.
me or something
Yeah.
like that. Nigga, people be in that bitch just bucking through nigga shit and bro, and I be having to tell niggas like, bro.
Like,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
it ain't that
Like-
serious. Like, calm down, bro.
I'm not
For
going
real.
to fight you or
He be
nothing,
trying to
like,
little
but I'm
baby
just-
or the baby niggas in the grocery store.
But that's how he ain't lying, bro.
but
That's
it just-
exactly
'cause
how
I'm
it is.
I'm not a rude person at all, no
Right.
matter how bad of a mood I'm in. So I get irritated. Like you can stay out my way. We don't have to speak to each other, but don't come bump me and then just keep walking, nigga.
Yeah, then give me a dirty
you know,
look and
it's
shit.
so crazy. I'm glad that like I don't have those. Like people don't bump into me as often as like. Yeah,
Nigga, that shit
I don't even
only
think about
happens
that.
in the grocery store. That don't happen
Because when I'm
nowhere else.
Look, when I'm
in the
talking
grocery
about
store,
in the
nigga,
grocery store, it can be busy as fuck.
Yeah.
Niggas will move out of my way.
bro, these niggas.
I don't know what it is. Like if it's the dreads, the tattoos,
What
or
it is.
like whatever the fuck it is though.
It
But
doesn't
niggas
happen to me a
really-
lot because
really
I'll go
move
in
out
there
of
with my
way, bro.
shades and my hood up and shit, and fucking hat low and shit.
And for me,
Don't
like
talk to me.
this is what I base it on. This is what I base it on is what neighborhood you shopping in too. Cause like nigga, where I live,
It don't matter if it's up the street.
No, for
fucking-
real. Cause like, bro, if I'm in the King Supers in fucking Southlands by my brother's crib, nigga, I'm gonna go in there and it's just the most peaceful
Calm.
moment I've ever had in my life.
Right.
Nigga, I'll go into the King Supers over here and it's like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I feel you.
Bro, I walked into the fucking Walmart like a couple days ago. Nigga, the line, it was all the way from the fucking counter all the way to the back of the store. I've never seen no shit like that in my life. I
Well,
said,
see-
nigga, I'm not getting
Yeah.
nothing. I'm out.
Yeah, when the lines are too long, I'm out.
I'm fucking
Yeah,
out,
fuck that.
bro.
But it does but either whether I'm at
Shit like
you know
that.
the hood fucking stores or the nice white stores, like I get the same like just people just move out of my way.
It's got to be the dreads.
It has to be.
It's got to be.
I'm dead. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, no.
It is because nigga, when I had dreads, niggas used to act
Same
like that.
shit.
Niggas just move. They just be like, "My bad. How you doing, man?"
No, I ain't even gonna cap though.
Like,
I ain't even gonna cap. That's like we're not gonna make it about that. But but on some real shit, like nigga, there's definitely like when I had my hair long and I had my dreads, bro. People used to look at me like
Yeah, there's a stereotype.
Just a little
completely
different.
different.
100%.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
then you had all these tattoos that I got on top of that. Niggas are like,
oh yeah, get out his way.
little kids.
I
get
still-
stared at by little kids all the time.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I still get crazy looks like that, but sometimes I be forgetting, like, nigga, you have tattoos on your face.
Right.
Like, I'd forget. Bro. Like, and sometimes I'd be like it'll be like a little like 14-year-old nigga. And like I be dressed in shit that's like, you know what I'm saying? So they probably looking at me like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, he's just peeping.
They
Yeah.
be staring at me and shit, and I just be like, oh yeah, nigga, like
Yeah, I'm that
You
cool.
have tattoos on your face. not lying.
you don't look as normal as you feel inside, my
Right.
bro. Like 'cause I be feeling just like, you know,
Lit.
I just no,
Like I'm
inside,
human. Like, I'm just straight.
No, but
yeah.
inside I just feel like a regular human. Like, you know, I'm just walking. Like I feel so casual. But then I like sometimes like I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I walk past the mirror and be like, bro, like like. That's why niggas be looking at you crazy, nigga. like you look mad as fuck, nigga. Like you
Look, and you want to know why? It's because you got to stop preparing for the worst.
I know.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know.
We and I only say that because look, there was a point in time where that attitude and that way we carried ourselves,
It was a must.
right.
Yeah.
That was the difference between making it to the next day and maybe
That's
not
surviving.
making it to the next day, right?
Hell yeah.
Like, but we are way past those days.
Yeah.
We gotta let that shit go so we can thrive because that mindset is super destructive to your world now.
That's a
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? And what you're trying to do now is destructive. So, but yeah, that was just some game for y'all.
Hey.
Yo, so up in Texas, they have motherfucking went ahead and banned Delta 8.
Oh, like, no shit.
Or
huh?
yes, it's not ban it, but it's on the scheduled little list or whatever for
Like a-
Texas.
Okay.
And-
where you'll get in trouble.
Yeah,
if you
they're
have that
arresting
shit.
niggas.
Yeah.
I do not mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're arresting niggas. I
Hell
was
yeah.
like, cool. So yeah, anybody
that
out
shit
there,
off the street for
y'all,
real.
y'all need to be
That's
careful
nasty.
rolling
Yes.
around with that Delta 8 THC because at this point it is now a scheduled drug on the little Texas scheduled list or whatever the
that
fuck.
shit is swelling y'all's brains up. G.
Yeah, y'all don't
For
know.
real.
Yeah, y'all need
Stop
to
it.
motherfucking knock it off. But yeah, so that's just a little update for y'all on that Delta 8 shit. I ain't gonna hash it back out. Y'all do what you want to do, but it is banned now. It's just illegal. And they did that shit quietly too.
They did. That's hell yeah.
They
You would
did
think that shit
quiet.
would have made
They
mad
didn't let
noise.
no input come in
Yep.
from the fucking outside. They was like, nah, we
so,
gonna have we
so
gonna
is
do
that
this.
shit like really like that big? Like people really?
Yeah, they
Oh,
was-
the people love
Delta
this shit,
8 is
bro.
like
Especially
fucking huge right
states
now.
that aren't legal.
Mm-hmm. It's
Shit's everywhere.
It literally like because it has psychoactive properties. So smoke enough of it, you're gonna get high.
So what is it like? Like I wouldn't even know where to fucking get that shit.
You won't find it here in Colorado because they've made it super hard to get here in Colorado, and you have legal weed, so there's no reason for it. If you're gonna get high, you can just go to fucking dispensary.
That shit's remixed.
Didn't they say like
It's a
barely gets
GMO.
you high or some shit?
It's half the psychoactivity of Delta 9.
half of it.
Yeah. So like for people who don't want the crazy potency of what
a lot
Delta
of
9
old
is
heads
now.
probabh probably like it. all
Yeah,
that shit.
you know, and
So-
then people who
so-
have super low tolerances.
That's right.
So would you if you had to smoke that or Reggie when we were young?
Reggie.
All day.
And
that's all I
because
need
that's
to
real
know.
shit.
End of discussion.
Yeah,
Delta 8 is a GMO, bro. That shit is not a. It's natural, but they've converted CBD from hemp into Delta 8 by using some sort of like synthesis and.
There's some remixing going
on.
Look,
chemicals and fucking labs, dog.
It's like nuggets, like
weed. They do it with like you can make it turn hemp like CBD hemp weed into it. You can make concentrates, edibles, like whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just taking the CBD and converting it.
Bullshit.
Yeah. GMO, genetically modified organism.
I'm gonna be pissed if somebody comes around and been smoking that shit. Oh God, let me find out a nigga passed me a
out here, I doubt you'd have to really worry about it too tough. Go some of these other places, you know.
Nigga, that's why I don't even. That's why I don't smoke people's blunts.
Facts,
you never know.
If you guys are out in Vegas right now, the MJ BizCon is going on right now for the next I think it started yesterday.
Okay,
it's for the next like 2 days, I think, to like the 22nd. It's just a giant ass fucking
expo, right?
Expo, yeah, where you can go meet and network and check out new businesses and all sorts of shit. So if you guys are out there in the area, go check it out. It's the 10th anniversary, and this year is back in person as well. So go check that shit out. You know, you might be able to find some dope shit or learn about some dope shit because they got a bunch of like speakers and people who come and give knowledge too. So if you're just trying to learn some shit, great resource for you. Human remains were found at a fire at a cannabis business in Canoga Park.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Someone burned in the building?
Yeah, one person burned in the building. 3 other people were severely badly burned and injured. One of them had 90% burns and actually passed away later at the hospital, while the other 2 remain in the hospital. One in serious condition, one in critical condition. So super crazy. They're obviously still trying to figure out exactly what started that fire and what really was the leading cause of this whole situation as they go through the rubbish and get all their fucking,
that fire must have been burning pretty quick.
I mean, yeah. And it was probably some sort of explosion, probably dealing with hash or something, I'm assuming, because for it to engulf and, catch people inside.
Absolutely.
That was fast.
Damn.
And it was hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
condolences to them.
Yep. Condolences to the 2 that passed. And hopefully there's a full recovery for the 2 that are still in the hospital.
Absolutely.
As more information comes out, we'll let y'all know about that. New York employers can no longer drug test most workers for marijuana. The state announces. This is a state announcement.
Oh, shit.
They've answered 2 questions that we'll get to the main part, what most people want to know. Can your employer test for cannabis? The answer is no, unless the employer is permitted to do so pursuant to the provisions of the labor law section 201-D 4A or other applicable laws. So it has to fall in lines with other laws.
Guidelines,
and it's got to be specific at that point.
Okay.
Can an employer drug test an employee if federal law allows for drug testing? And New York is saying nope. They said an employer cannot test an employee for cannabis merely because it is allowed or not prohibited under federal law. They're like, you're going to follow our rules. You want to sit there and try to play the whole federal fucking bullshit shit, go do business elsewhere.
Damn.
That's
New York ain't playing right now, bro.
Like to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and do business elsewhere.
We're going to do this like this.
This is how we're doing it. We're going to play that game. We're going to fight you tooth and nail.
Facts.
If you want to try to use that excuse. So that's what that sounded like.
Yeah, New York, you keep doing what you're doing, New York.
This is the first state to actually do that.
Absolutely.
No other state has actually made it a like an actual
that's a great
no one's
first
going
state.
to motherfucking test for marijuana. It's not going to dictate anything to do with your job.
That's dope.
If New York does some shit eventually, I feel like everybody else will.
That's why it's huge.
And
that's
the cool thing too is, so like the smoking or consumption on the job situation or being high on the job, they have to now be able to definitively show and prove the actual action. Because there's no test, right?
Oh, right.
So they got to be able to show like either via behaviors or whatever, like things that you were doing in the moments of when they speculated you being on high on the job.
Okay.
To be like, oh, that's why we did, why we're justifying, all the bullshit. So I was like, damn, they making it really hard for these niggas to pull that bullshit.
I ain't mad at it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't mad either. So, but fucking Missouri, man. This is our last story. And it's not a mid-pack story, so we ain't gonna call it the mid-pack story, but it's just interesting. So Missouri, they've been thriving for about a year. This week actually marks their year anniversary for their first sale.
Okay.
Medically, actually, they're only medical, I'm pretty sure. But they still cannot advertise any sort of promotion or like daily offers. So like
anywhere, on
and
anything.
you can't even go print flyers out and hand
them. No shit.
to like customers in the store even.
Yeah. What?
No dispensary can be no
marketing at all.
Pretty much, bro. It's like they're banned from they're banned by state regulation from advertising, even in the most basic promotions or offers like price cuts and daily deals.
Wow.
So them niggas gotta just show up and hope like, yo, today I'm
and you can't
right.
And you can't advertise anything. So it's like you can't even really tell them anything, I don't think. You gotta just kind of basically just like
you gotta ask, what's that?
No, they just gotta buy it.
You just gotta buy it.
You get rung up and it's like
you got a discount.
Yeah.
Like you got the deal of the day today.
Yeah, today you just might get that shit half off, but you wouldn't have known.
They probably won't even
otherwise.
tell you nothing. They probably just like you go in there today. You spent $160 for your zip. You go in there tomorrow. You spent $230.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy, huh?
That's
crazy.
I
was like, whoa. So yeah, that's interesting. I just wanted to bring it. There's not a whole lot to be done, but it's literally just one single 13-word sentence that stops dispensaries from doing this. And it's only because of the people who actually regulate the marijuana industry out there, which is the Department of Health of Senior Services. They're the ones that do it, the state agency. And literally this one sentence has caused this rift. Mm-hmm. Dispensary facilities shall not disburse medical marijuana as part of a promotional event. Mm. So basically anything that ties into you trying to raise awareness to gain sales or market yourself to gain sales or promote a product to gain sales, to do anything that basically will translate back into you making you more money or, maybe potentially converting a non-user into a user.
Yeah. Damn.
No go.
So it's all word of mouth.
Yeah. It's crazy. I was like, that's nuts.
I mean, that'll go a long way, but
that's just crazy, bro.
Not enough.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
But anyways, man, we love you guys. This was a little long show. We got my dog Turner back on the show, so we had to turn up a little bit. But he should be here. You said you gonna be here tomorrow?
Hopefully. I don't be knowing.
Yeah,
I really don't.
We ain't gonna hold him to it. If he's here tomorrow, you'll fucking see him.
But like I said, next week, schedules, everything's different.
And next week we gotta we need to reconvene so we can sit there and we need to hash out season 5. So we may not even be recording next week, but we need to just
we can
hash out. We need to get it done.
Shit, bro. Once like I'm like during the afternoon and shit, I be free.
All right. So we just need to get it done. We need to get some shit figured out.
Yes, sir.
So we need to get some sponsors, bro. Start getting niggas paid.
I hear that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I love y'all. There is no me without you. Always remember, live life high, honest, intelligent, genuine, humble, exert. Remember, like, goddamn it, I'm sexy and ask you living that way. Shout out to my dog, Turner One Take. Go follow him on his social media, all his streaming platforms, Turner One Take, no spaces, and run up his streams, run up his fucking followers, and support this man and help change his life. Go follow my dog, Eric, as well,
yes,
the Content Creation
Appreciate
Studio. If y'all need any sort of fucking, video work, videography, you need fucking video shoot, you need whatever, photo shoot, whatever you need, man, hit up my dog, Eric.
All that.
You know what I'm saying? He's the man with the plan behind the camera and shit. You dig what I'm saying? So make sure y'all just hit him up. He got you with the edits and everything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, support my dog as well. Shout out to the Content Creation Studio. If y'all just need a dope studio space, make sure y'all come check this shit out. And then y'all can you can be recorded right here in this very fucking room. You dig? But I love y'all. And follow Coco as well. Follow me. Go get your Turk Bear merch. Hit me up if you need that shit. And catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.